Okay. What's up, y'all? Hey, Lynn T. What's up, sis? How's it going? Hey, Queen. Hey, Queen Wrench. Um, I think uh, it is kind of cold here today. Not real cold, but surprisingly for Texas, it's 54 degrees here. 54 degrees. Y'all, I just, I woke up this morning. I thought I was going to have to catch a Lyft or an Uber to work. Well, most likely a Lyft because I took the Uber app off my phone, taking up too much memory. But I wake up this morning and my car was not starting, and it gave me, well, a good indication that my car is going to give me problems is when when I walk up to the door, if the light doesn't pop on, I know there's an issue with the power. So what happened was my lights didn't just my passenger, not my passenger, my driver's side light didn't pop on, and I was like, okay, that's odd. Go to start my car, it wasn't starting, and I was like, damn it, what's up with my battery? Did I leave something on in my car? And it was my battery. The post was slightly loose because I bought a battery and I didn't have the right tools to tighten it up like it should be. But I'm gonna do that today. Uh, but it wasn't coming on until I tightened it up a little and it just popped right back on. I was like, damn it, I supposed to have been at work myself at about 6:30, and I'm not gonna get there. Hey, reserve parking. Um, so probably about 6:45. I'm thinking. Well, the good thing is my stimulus check had hit my account this morning, so that's a plus. Uh, I don't. I was like, okay, and I almost. And the funny thing is, I get paid. I don't be talking about numbers. I don't really be. I'm not one of those people that's kind of hesitant to say, talk about pay. I don't talk about how much I make, of course, because that's tacky. But I uh, I got the notification and I was like, wait, hold up. They cut me some. They cut my check. What the hell? I know they said we were gonna be getting paid our regular pay, and then I get time and I was like, no, 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 because I was gonna be pissed. I was like, this is quite a bit different. And then I thought about it, I was like, oh damn, that's the stimulus check. It's not my actual check. Then I was like, okay, my check and I wasn't even thinking that it's Wednesday, is we get paid on Friday. And I was like, damn it, Rebel, it's only Wednesday. What the hell am I thinking? Let me wake up completely. Oh, okay, you did, fool. Because I think most people are getting them today. Most people are getting them today. My sister and her husband got theirs a day or two ago. I think 2 days ago. But it's because they're with like a type of credit union setup. So those type of places got the checks quicker than us that are at Chase or I guess Bank of America. Okay. I'm with Chase Bank. Yeah, okay. So I was looking like, okay, this is cute. This is cute. But let me tell y'all, when I get a little extra little coinage like that, because I'm not affected by this like other people. It's like regular. Nothing has changed for me. And I say this, I feel guilty because during this time, I'm doing better. I mean, because I don't have to park at the parking lot. I can park right by my department. Uh, I'm working less days, getting paid more so I'm not affected like other people. But so the stimulus check for me is like a cherry on top of the pie. But I will be glad when it's over and done with, because how long is that to last? It's okay for me now, but ultimately, what if they do have to start cutting back people after like another 2 months? But I see what you said, cool. But and the thing is, people can joke around because we don't know what people have going on. So when people tell me something, I'll be like, okay, it's like I take it for what it's worth, and I don't. If a person tells me something, I don't think that they're lying or anything. I'm just like, okay, well, I tend to think people are more apt to tell the truth, as opposed to lying. And this is, and not to, when you're saying that, I'm thinking about how other people have gotten on here and just outright lied about, how much money they make. You know, People have these huge six-figure salaries, and I'm thinking like, okay, someone's really wanting acceptance. Baby, you build yourself up. Be happy with what you're dealing with, because everyone's in different lanes. Everyone lane. And the thing is, someone could be making more money than you today, but who's to say you won't eclipse them in the next month or year? I mean, I've had exes that made more money than me at one time or another, and then I started making more money than them. So I don't think your material possessions, if you lead with them, sometimes that's what people will accept you for, is your material things. They like the material things that you're leading with and not who you are. Okay, come on, ambulance. And then I get a message, and I addressed this the other day. Listen, you could say, I've been content with who I am for a long time. I'm well aware. Uh, what's up? Hey, what's up, Troy Allen? Uh, and let me tell you, people that lead with your material possessions, it's not, damn, stay in your own lane. It's not about that. Um, some people want to live in a huge house. I don't want a huge house. I'm working on buying me a condo. But that's what Rebel wants. I don't, and I tell people, like when we went to the Ride or Live event, and I tell the story about how the guy, he ran outside because somebody said that I'm driving a Lexus. And I'm thinking, well, hell, would he have ran outside if I had my Honda Civic? I mean, because I did have a Honda Civic. I had a Kia before. I've had an Audi before, but all those cars didn't make me, because what if I would have been catching the bus by choice? You know what I'm saying? It's like, for this guy to run out because they said Rebel has a Lexus, it was like, hey, are we in high school? I mean, like, It's almost like a girl saying her boyfriend has a car. Isn't it cool my boyfriend has a car? But I mean, really, it's not. It doesn't make sense to me. And then you're talking about. I think people on here in this beef sector, that say, you know, the one content creator that keeps bringing me up, saying, you know, I look old. And I'm like, okay, that's the only thing you're gonna say, because I'm in my 40s. I'm in my 40s and you're in your 40s. But you know what would be worse? What if I was an old, fat, ugly MF? That would be a hell of a lot of, that would be some cars that I would have to really deal with. That wouldn't be too good for me, you know. You can say Rebel looks ugly. I mean, you can say I'm not your cup of tea. I'm content with that, because I know I'm not everyone's cup of tea. I'm not a universal person that's just, I think everyone will find me attractive, and I don't even live my life like that. But again, if you the same motherfucker sitting up here looking like people should be throwing you treats at the zoo, you shouldn't talk about anyone. You know, and I think that I don't even like to feel, I don't want anyone to feel, I'm not attacking any of my subscribers, because I don't want my platform again to be built up on beefing. I could be talking about a lot of other things that people can walk away from here saying that they got some little nugget of truth, or something that they could use in their day-to-day life. You know, people are bringing up my deceased mother. This week, is that your go-to thing, to talk about someone's mother or children? And when people do that, I'm like, you've always been this person. You just sat it up and covered it up with some portly, hog-like flesh. Now, again, I would be pissed off if I woke up every day and I looked at myself and I hated what I saw looking back at me. You know, just... What are y'all saying? Hey, Mama Sammy. December, baby. And I think what you find attractive is all relative. But people in glass houses damn well shouldn't throw stones. Do you think my 40-something-year-old ass looks like your 40-something-year-old ass, is the question. Let's compare bodies if you want to. Take off your shirt, I take off my shirt. Stand your ass up in front of the camera and look at your whole body and all the crevasses that you can't find keys and shit that's probably fell off into them, you know. Sit your ass down somewhere. And you know what I told y'all, I'm trying to work on not cursing as much, because I do think it's very unbecoming to resort to profanity all the time. But sometimes you do have to just step off the porch, you know. I would be pissed off if someone had to roll me in flour to find the wet spot. I get it. But again, sit your Magilla gorilla looking ass down somewhere. Go wobble your ass back to the side of the pond and crawl on a log and sun yourself. I'm not checking for you. I don't watch your videos. People come back to me and I know you've said this stuff. Why would you check? Why would you be a glutton for punishment? if a person doesn't mess with you and if I don't check for you, why are you constantly checking for me? And I wasn't talking about your fat, funky ass in the beginning. But now I am, because you constantly try to use these bullying tactics to think because you have a large platform that you're supposed to be regarded with respect. Bitch, you don't even respect yourself. Bitch, respect yourself enough not to shovel all that food in your fucking mouth. They're gonna have to wheelbarrow your ass to a fucking nursing home in the next few years. Sitting over with that black ass neck. Bitch, get some towelettes and wipe your fucking neck. Put some alcohol on that black ass neck you got. Bitch, your neck look like it's from the fucking Sahara Desert. Bitch, you look like you're brown skinned, but your fucking neck, you look like a fucking Neapolitan fucking ice cream sandwich. Fucking different colors in one body. Bitch, are you a chimera from Greek mythology? You composed of at least 3 fucking different animals. Sit your bitch ass down somewhere. And I know y'all come on here and y'all used to me being angelic and sweet, but you know, I'm not for his bull BS. You don't have to have me start doing some chants like Tina Turner was doing, and what's love got to do with it? So I'm gonna have to go and recite some Buddhist hums and shit. I'm just gonna okay, now I'm off of that. I'm off of it now. I'm gonna leave it alone. But if he says something else, I might ignore it. Troy, I come over there and watch your videos because your videos give me life. Tita Talks. I'll listen to Tita Talks. Hey, Kilolo. Thank you for coming through, Troy. I appreciate it. Stephanie Renee, hey. Angelic. Yes, Kilolo, I said angelic. Angelic and sweet. May cause cavities. Well, my ex would have said I was a bitch from the 9th level of hell, but still, what does he know? That don't stop him from that doesn't stop him from calling time to time on those rainy nights either. And I tell his ass, hell no. But y'all, this is really, I was looking at something on YouTube, and it's just appalling how they're treating the different African groups of people that are in China. You know, why is that allowed? Because would it be the same? Do you think they'd be treating someone that was from Switzerland, Germany, Italy? Would they be treating those people the same if they weren't people of color? And China's had a color issue. They are one of those groups of people that hold light skin to a high, they regard light skin in high regards. It's definitely what's sought after. Some of the Asian the places, they wear long sleeves on their shirts, even when it's summer, when they're out riding bikes, for fear of getting dark. Now, I didn't know if that was in China or Korea, but one of those places, they do that. And I was like, well, damn, you know, that's, of course, it's going to be okay to sit back and, you know, ostracize us as black people, because it's, oh, we're, you know, around the world, unfortunately, we're looked at as, you know, people like to covet, and, you know, we're coveted for our physical attributes, but we're still looked down upon in certain, you know, look how they were doing in the Middle East. Okay, what are you doing, lady? how they were acting with some of the African groups that were there. I think it was some of the Nigerians, and it was before this whole COVID-19 thing. They were treating people from the Nigeria and some other places that were in the Middle East crazy. It, like they don't want. It's like we're tainting the gene pool. Yeah, exactly. They only like us when we're buying their things. Exactly. Let me see something. My little light, my thing on this phone is my camera. Hold on, I'm trying to. That's a little better. You're sitting up here, and when I was looking at the clip on YouTube, the guy was wanting to get food. He was looking to buy food, and they were ignoring him and like kind of shooing him off. And I was like, oh hell no! First off, I wouldn't be wanting to buy food from a place that's shooing me off because I would be afraid they're gonna put something in my food. But I think that it's been allowed because we're okay. It's okay for us to be ostracized again, and it's okay because white is held to such a high standard. Uh, white is what a lot of people, when they say American, because I had to get a guy together years ago when he was talking about a neighbor of his, and he said, this American guy that stays next door to me. I was like, when you say American, what are you meaning when you say American? Well, he's a white guy. I said, so am I not? When you refer to me, do you refer to me as the black guy? You know what I'm saying? It's that mindset that they don't be realizing that they've been conditioned to look at white as being what American is. So am I not considered American, or I'm a second class citizen, right? Because that's how you're presenting this to me. He's American, my American neighbor, this American guy that stays. And I was like, oh, and I knew what he was trying to say. So, but I wanted him to tell me, are you saying American simply because he's white? Because he's not. You should have said that about. Thank God. Oh my God, I got a good parking space today. So I'm not blocking anyone. Yeah, I always have to park on this incline, and I'd be scared that I would come back and my car is gonna be rolled down this hill. Okay, I have enough space. Yes, I'm not blocking anyone. Um, Thank you for coming through, Stephanie. I'm going to listen to QB. QB's live is gonna. The replay is gonna get me through the day because I'm gonna only be here for like about 3 or 4 hours, and I'm leaving. Um, hey Valerie, home. But thank you, Stephanie. Much love to you. Everyone that's came, that have came through here. I have an ambulance passing me. Y'all saw the light. You see the light. Uh, but because yeah. Thank you guys for coming through. Lynn, we must talk today or tomorrow. The gentleman's panel will be on captivating Christians tomorrow. Um, he's in his time zone is an hour ahead of me. Um, so when the gentleman's panel comes on, usually at 6:45 here in Houston. So tomorrow it will be at 7:45. Um, in that he's in that Virginia DC area. So is that Mountain? No, that's not Mountain. Central Standard, Eastern Standard Time, Eastern Standard Time, perhaps. I'm not good with all these damn time zones. Let me say this. Let me say that. But anyway, we'll talk. Thank you guys for coming through. Lynn T. Sis, thank you for holding it down. I'm out, y'all. Peace.